Hello, guys. What's up? Thanks for tuning in. We've come to the gym, and today's a push day. Ideally, it should have been a leg day, but since my legs do not feel fully recovered, we are going with push today. So let's go. Let's get into the workout. So we're just done with the warm up. Let's get into the working sets. But before we start our working sets, there's something I wanted to talk about today. I've noticed something about fitness, and I thought I should, talk about it or share with you guys about it. Uh, See, we all have that friend who says they've started the gym and it's all going great. They're loving the workout time and everything. But when you meet after a few days and ask them how's it going, they tell you that they've quit. So, and when you ask why they quit, working out and all, the most common answer, at least I got, or I heard people saying is, I'm not seeing the results. So actually, this is coming from a conversation that I've had with a friend very recently. So that made me wonder why this happens. So let's talk about that today in our vlog. But I want to talk about what we should do to maybe change that feeling, or why it feels like nothing is changing, or no matter what you do, your body still looks the same and you do not see any major changes in your body. So that feels a bit demotivating. So let's talk about all of them today. But first, let me complete my first working set and I'll get back to you.
Push. Bye. Let's go. Let's go. All the way. All the way. All the way. Nice. One.
So we're done with our chest press, and as we were talking, I think beginning your gym journey is the easiest thing to do, because everything in the beginning feels very exciting. You get to buy new clothes, you get to start to plan a routine, and you get to get new shoes, or not everybody gets new shoes and clothes, but I am just giving it as an example to say how exciting it feels in the beginning. And if you're a beginner just like me, who has never stepped into a gym before, who has no idea of how weights work, how to do the workouts, I think that was the most exciting part to me, to learn how to do certain exercises and to keep increasing my weights. And with every increased weight, increased rep, I felt very excited to come to the gym next day. But once I got habituated to the process, once I understood how things work, that was when things started feeling repetitive for me. And I think that's the case with most of the people. And that is when things start feeling repetitive. That is when you start feeling demotivated. And I think another reason is also because most of us, at least in my case, I could not see the results even 3 months into this process. And half of it because of my cycles, and we're going to talk about why it happens in the after a few minutes. But I think that was also one of the reasons why I started feeling demotivated, showing up to the gym, because I was not seeing any results, and my weight was fluctuating a lot. Yeah, one day I'm suddenly down by 1.5 2 kgs, and after 3 days when I check the weight, it's again back to the same usual, previous weight. So that is where things start feeling very demotivating. And I always thought consistency meant, feeling motivated every day and, just wanting to come and show up at the gym. But no, I am here half of the time because I have a peer group who is always in this fitness mood, and I come work out with my friends. So on days that I am not feeling very motivated, they come and, push me to work out. And on days they are not feeling motivated, I do it for them. So in my case, it has started to work out that way. And it's a battle with myself again on the days that I need to come alone. So that kept me thinking, maybe that is why people quit their journey very, in the very beginning, uh, because of all the reasons that we have spoken about. So yeah, I think that's the case. And I think another thing I've realized after starting this journey is social media makes everything look really, really fast paced online. And like the transformations, and as if everybody is super duper disciplined and they do not miss one schedule, also. And transformations just happen like this in, 1 2 months. But in reality, that is not the case at all, because your workouts don't always feel exciting. Some days they're amazing, some days they're very average, and not every day you go home feeling very happy, very lovey-dovey. Today's workout was great. No, that doesn't happen every day, because some days you feel tired, some days you feel very excited to come in and go out. And that is how it happens, honestly. And you eat the same meals, you follow the same routines. That is how it is in reality. And I think that is also why we feel very demotivated. And if there's one thing that you need to stop doing once you start your fitness journey, is comparing yourself with people online, because you never know what they're doing, to get those, gains, or get those biceps. And I'm not implying that, everything that you look online is fake. There are people who actually motivate you to do better. And some people show how it actually works in reality. And you can take all the positives and not compare yourself with people online. I think that helps us stay on track. We're still not pushing much, because it's still day 3 of period. I was able to do pretty much better than how I did last 2 days, and my mood and energy are also better. But because we are almost reaching the workout, I'm I'm not pushing much. I'm not able to do much, but we're also not pushing. We're taking it slow, and we'll get back on track maybe in 1 or 2 days. Let's go. Our final exercise, skull crushers, and we're done. Let's go. Let's go for 2.5. Just day before yesterday, I was able to do 10 to 12 with 5 kgs, and I'm not sure why I'm not able to push now. So I'm just not punishing myself, and I'll start with 2.5. Triceps are burning, guys. They're burning. Look, we have baby biceps. Baby biceps we have. Ooh. So I usually cannot see my bicep on the right. For some reason, only left side is mostly visible, but I think we can see it on right side now. We are able to see it on right side now. We're seeing on right side now. Is that a tricep? See, we have baby tricep. Do we have this side? We're still working on posing. I'm a beginner. I'm pretty much a beginner. I'm still figuring out how to do this posing thing. So, yeah, I think pretty much it. Yeah. Let's go. One last set. And done. We are done with our workout. So that is what I wanted to share with you today. I showed you my workout, and we've talked about why beginners usually quit and why I almost quit. So it's okay to feel demotivated. It's okay to feel like nothing is working out. It's okay to feel like, there is no progress at all. But what is not okay is comparing yourself with people online, and not waiting, not being patient enough with yourself and with your body to adjust to the new routines, not working on your existing habits. That is not okay. But rest all is okay. At the end, what matters the most is you showing up, and if you're showing up, then great, things will fall into place. Do not have to worry much. That's okay. Chalo, that's our, we're done for today. That's a vlog for today. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.